Hello and welcome to my reading nook. It's like 6 something in the morning and I'm the only one awake, so I decided that I'm gonna film an impromptu video talking about what the hell's going on in my life. I didn't prepare anything and we're just gonna freaking go for it because who cares anymore? Let's just go in hard with mental health. Therapy has been going. I think that maybe I'm starting to open up a little bit more to my therapist. I have a hard time opening up to therapists, to be honest. I've had some crappy ones before, some really crappy ones. And now when I go to therapy and I meet a new one, I have some mistrust. I keep my distance because I just know the pain that they can inflict if they're just not a good one, you know? And so I watch my current one like a freaking hawk, and she knows it. That being said, I think we're slowly getting to a point where maybe I'm starting to let her in a little bit. We had like a good moment this week, I think. I told them something that, not that I was hiding, but just something that I've kind of waited to see if they had earned. And yeah, she took it really well, and I just remember the way that she smiled at me, and I was just like, what? What are you smiling about? And she's like, this is so insightful. So, you know, I think maybe I don't want to let her get closer to me. It's kind of happening as therapy develops, which has kind of been a slow process because I only go to therapy every other week because therapy is goddamn expensive, and everything is goddamn expensive right now. So I'm lucky enough that this is possible and my insurance covers it. And then she also told me that she's going to go on vacation soon. So I am also going to go on vacation, therapy vacation, which feels pretty nice as just like someone who wants to distance myself in therapy sometimes. Like when you drop a bomb in therapy, there's times where you're just like, I'm out. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to say anything anymore. I don't want to see you for a little bit. And so I got a good 2-week break, about 18 days break. And you know what? I'm feeling pretty good. Next. How do I say this? I have been dealing with some pain. I don't really want to get into what has been going on, but I have a health issue that sent me to the hospital a couple of months ago. I had to get a CT scan and they found some stuff. I'm fine, don't worry. But, ever since that happened, I've been having some kind of like reoccurring pain about every month or so. And that pain at first was kind of like a little dull, a little like, okay, like what's going on? And then now the pain has been a little more worse. It's been kind of shooting down my leg and sometimes going to my abdomen. Like it's just, it's hard. There's days where the pain is like, I can't even walk. So it's something to be concerned about for sure. And it has to do with like inflammation, I guess. So I've had to cut down on processed foods and refined sugars. I can't drink alcohol anymore. And I can't really eat red meats anymore. So I think some of that has maybe been helping me a little bit, but the pain has been something that I'm dealing with recently. I do have a doctor's appointment coming up next month, so hopefully I can get that checked out and see what's going on with me. But I hope that everything turns out okay. The drink that I have right now, it looks like it's tea. It really isn't. It's like a mix of turmeric and ginger, which apparently is supposed to be an anti-inflammatory. And I think it's helping. I try to drink it in the morning on an empty stomach, and then I also try to have it at night, but I always forget the night part of it. But I'm trying to take care of myself despite the pain. It's been really hard, and I've just been trying to kind of distract myself from that. I have been doing some things to take care of myself, and I think that's kind of what I want to talk about today. Okay, so things I've been doing to take care of myself. Number 1, yoga. I started doing yoga. I am not flexible by any means. There's times where I'll watch a yoga video and then they'll like say the pose and then they do it and I look at them and I'm like, how are you so pretzel-like? I have bones. I don't know how to do this. So I've been watching a lot of like beginner stuff just because I can't get into those positions. I don't even know what they're saying a lot of the time, you know? Like, recently I learned Anjali Mudra, which is literally just, it sounds like it's something crazy, but it's literally this. That's it. And I think it helps just, like, generally relax me. I don't know if it's been helping with, like, my pain or, like, anything with, like, mental health-wise, but I think it's just good to get a good stretch. And hopefully maybe I can be a pretzel one day. I really don't know. Another thing I've been doing is going on walks. Fit check. Oh, there's nothing there. I've been like walking the dogs with my dad, and slowly we've been kind of building up more distance for them because they're big dogs. They need to walk far. And so I think as of right now, we're at like maybe 2 miles. And it's been nice to just get a little bit of exercise and get a little bit of movement into my routine. But yeah, go on walks. Super underrated. If you have a safe place to go walk, it does, I think, good things for your mental health. Just to be able to walk around and feel the sun on your freaking face and hear some birds chirp. What the hell is going on? Another thing I've been doing to kind of take care of myself is escapism. I have been playing a game called Tiny Bookshop. It's on my Switch. It's a game where you kind of like go to a seaside town and you have this little trailer that you have hooked up to the back of your car and you tow it to different areas of the city. And then depending on what area of the city you are in, they like different types of books. They have like crime, drama, fact, travel, classic, kids, fantasy, and you can like change all the colors and you could decorate your little trailer thing and you can make friends in the town. It's like this really nice, cozy game. And then sometimes during the day when you're like selling books, people will ask for certain recommendations. And all the books in the game are real freaking books. And so I have been learning about a bunch of books that I've never heard of, or also just like expanding my TBR because there's like a little blurb that tells you what the book's generally about. So I've just been like discovering a bunch of stuff that I'm like, oh, that sounds like a book I want to read. Ooh, that sounds really cool too. That game has been like really fun for me. It's one of those games that because it's about books, it kind of makes you feel bad for not reading. Like it makes you want to stop playing just so you can read. So I picked up some books for my birthday. I'll probably talk about that. Let's see. I got 5 books for my birthday. I got Guards by Terry Pratchett, Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom, Song for the Wild Build by Becky Chambers, What You're Looking For in the Library by Michiko Aoyama, and then it's one of the books from Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and I'm so sorry I'm forgetting the author's name. Toshikazu Kawaguchi? Right? This one? But yeah, I've been wanting to read books that are kind of short, kind of sweet, maybe a little bit uplifting and hopeful. I think it just feels good to read something like that right now. Usually I read stuff that's kind of sad, kind of dark. But you know, just the current state of my own mind and the current state of the world, it's hard for me to read something so bleak, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. If you are dealing with some mental health, if you are dealing with some health issue, or just, you know, the world in general, I hope that you are finding ways to take care of yourself. I hope that you are, I don't know, finding something that makes you happy, makes you smile, makes you laugh. It's hard out here. It's hard out here for everybody. And I hope that you are doing well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this rambly ass video. Sorry if this is just not what you're into. That's okay. Maybe next time I can make something a little bit better. I don't know. But anyway, please take care of yourself, drink some water, and I'll see you next time.